Hello again, everyone. Thanks for joining me. This is just a throw together video. It's just something I just thought of, and I'm actually going to head out the door to work. But I wanted to quickly talk about a handbag that is in a different category according to how I collect things. Because I don't know if you've seen my previous videos where I laid out a vintage haul of bags, or where I've talked about that I've been collecting and vintage bags and locating bags at secondhand stores for like 8 years now. And I want to showcase a bag that I not really inherited, but it has sentimental value to me because it was my grandmother's, and she passed in 2010. And her belongings across the family, we kind of looked at, the things that she had, and it was like, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this. But this handbag is something that I always adored as she would carry it. And she kept it in immaculate condition. She didn't even want to take it that often because she knew it was that nice. And I remember the day that it was gifted to her, she was so excited to own one, to be given one, and she took great care of it. So I've had this bag in my possession for 7 years. It's a Coach Willis bag, and it's one of the earlier versions because of the brass hardware, as you can tell here. And this was the brass. This was the hardware before they changed to the nickel hardware, I think, after that, and then they went into other things, signature and things like that. So this is like one of the originals. Like, this is the glove tanned leather. Well, actually it's not tan, but this is the glove leather. If you know anything about Coach's history, turn lock, the interior, the backside of the leather, it looks like it's suede, but it could be the backside of the leather interior. And here's everything in here. Sorry, I got some things in here because, like I said, I was on my way out the door. And the stamp in here says made in the United States. And once again, that was earlier because the later versions of Coach bags didn't say United States. They would say, I guess, other countries or whatnot. So this is one of the earlier ones, and I've tried to, I've been keeping it in great condition by not carrying it as often. But I just took it out of my closet recently, and as I've been carrying it, I've been getting a lot of compliments, and I'm like, yeah, this is my grandmother's bag. Yeah, this is a vintage Coach Willis. So because I haven't owned Coach bags in a long time, and I've been used to other bags, the serial number or the date code or whatever in the bag I'm unfamiliar with, but it's K4H 9927. And as I did some research, the 9927 part is the style of the Willis. So the K4H part just like really threw me off. So I called Coach to find out, hey, I know this is vintage or whatnot, can you help me? And the representative said this bag is from 94. So I'm like, this is just like really awesome because this bag is like 23 years old and it has sentimental value to me. I always think of my grandmother when I carry it because I remember how her face lit up when it was gifted to her. And it's my goal to always keep it nice. There's a full price Coach store, not the Coach outlet, but there's a full price Coach store that told me that they can clean the bag complimentary. So I don't know if I want them to touch the bag because it's really clean, but I guess it wouldn't be, too bad to have them, clean it up and, slough off some old parts, because this is probably the most wearing part because the bag sits. And I do store it in a 100% cotton t-shirt, and I just take a look at the bag every month, to make sure no mildew or anything has set in, no smells or anything like that, because I want to keep it as if, my grandma would have kept it. And that's it. Thanks. See ya.